You know what, folks? I put my hands up. I honestly do. Earlier today I actually put an article out about those dead birds. And I commented that the exact same thing happened at exactly the same time of year. And I also commented that I wouldn't be surprised if you find a whole bunch of dead fish now washing up. And guess what, folks? Somebody sent me an article. It's exactly what's happening right now. Now, I don't know what's causing this. I wouldn't say it's biblical. I wouldn't say it's something to do with HARP. I don't know what this is. But it is interesting that it's all happening at the same time as it did last year. So I'm sure there are people that are a lot smarter than me that can figure this out. But nevertheless, here's an article. Mystery of dead herring. What made 20 tons of fish wash up on Norwegian beach? Okay, this happened to look at this, folks. I gotta move this over, because I don't even believe this. Look at that. The poor dog's probably wondering too. He was probably saying, what in the world is going on? A whole beach full of herring, as far as the eye can see. It's like instead of there being sand on the beach, there's just a layer of herring. This is unreal, folks. I mean, I'm not too worried or anything, because whatever's going to be is going to be. But it says thousands of dead herring have been discovered washed up on a North Norwegian beach, prompting doomsday predictors to hail it as another sign the end of the world is the world is set to end. Now, I'm not saying that, folks, but this is getting a little weird, I might say. It says more than 20 tons of fish is currently carpeting the beach of the Kavenis or in Nordrisia, with experts' views differing on how they can have come to be there. One thing is for sure, they said, it will provide welcome ammunition to those believing the Mayan prophecy that 2012 will bring the end of the earth. Now, I'm not saying that either. What I am saying is this is kind of weird that you're getting fish and birds, again, dying off in large amounts at the same time of year. So, it's not good. This is not a good sign, folks. This is not something we should be happy about. He said, people say that something similar happened in the 80s. Maybe the fish have been caught in a deprived oxygen environment and then died of fresh water. Experts have said the school could have been trapped by tidal waves after predatory fish such as coalfish chased them toward the shoreline. Or maybe they got scared and they all had a heart attack when the fireworks went off. There's so many theories about this, people. I don't even know. And then they show you, of course, a picture of the dead bird because everyone is talking about that too. It says another theory is that the fish were washed ashore during a recent storm or trapped in shallow waters and affected by fresh water from a river that flows into the bay. And then it talks about the blackbird incident that I reported on earlier. It said on Sunday, 200 blackbirds mysteriously fell from the sky in a small Arkansas town, although officials now believe the birds were targeted by someone with fireworks. I don't know, folks. I'm going to be linking you to this article. But again, I'll say it again. I don't know what's causing this. They said also last month, 25 dead horses were discovered at the bottom of a cliff near Glen Innes, New England. 25 horses just dropped dead. When they say that saying, you're as strong as a horse? Well, they have a reason for that, because horses just don't drop dead. And similarly, bizarre and unexplained massacres took place in the opening days of the last year, with millions of flatfish washing up in Chesapeake Bay. I'm sure you people remember last year, the beginning of 2011. Well, now we have the beginning of 2012. We have to see what happens now. I really don't know, folks. I'm not a religious person, like I told you many, many times, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not going to really worry about it too much because I can't figure it out. This is way too confusing, way too complicated, and way too weird for me to figure it out. Anyway, guys, the link is below. I'll be linking to it like I always do. Take it easy, people. Bye.